Okay, great. Welcome again, and thank you all for joining us. Like I said, my name is Chelsea Jonge, and I am an intern here with the St. Lucia Tourism Authority. Unfortunately, our marketing manager for the trade, Nicole Compton, is not doing too well today, so I'm trying to fill in her shoes for today's webinar. So hopefully it will be half as entertaining, and I'll make you smile at some point along the way. I'm also joined today with 4 of our amazing partners from hotels like Cap Mesa, Iswins, Sandals, Coconut Bay, and Serenity. So each partner will tell you a little more about their hotel and their offerings and why it is the perfect choice for your clients. And I will tell you a little bit more about the island, and we will also give you an opportunity to ask questions and to win some amazing prizes from St. Lucia. So I will take you straight into it. A little bit about the island, and we say here her resume because St. Lucia is the only island in the world that is referred to as a female. It is a very small island, just about 238 square miles, and with a population of 180,000 odd people. A quick fact about St. Lucia: she's been named the world's leading honeymoon destination by the World Travel Awards 14 times, making her the perfect choice for all the romance needs for your clients. So this is why it is just perfect that you're here today to learn more about our romance offerings. So why St. Lucia? So she is an award-winning destination, like we said, 14 times the Romance Award, but also recently named the Caribbean's leading nature destination, as well as receiving an award for adventure tourism. We have several diverse accommodation options on the islands, ranging from boutique hotels, several Airbnb options, all the way up to 5-star accommodation options, perfect for every client. We have a personalized approach to first-class service from the time you land at the airport all the way to your resort, with options for all clients, from adventurers down to those who just want to lounge on the beach. We have delicious global gourmet dining options, and of course a year-round tropical climate because we are in the Caribbean. Perfectly located and with iconic locations, including the Piton Mountains and a number of destination wedding experts on the island to cater to all of your clients' needs for their special day. So St. Lucia provides your client with several options for unique proposals, whether it's bachelor or bachelorette parties, options for elopement, of course, destination weddings, honeymoons, anniversaries, bar renewal, iconic celebrations, and whatever it is that your client needs to celebrate with their special someone. I'll show you a little more about the beauty of the island. I mentioned our Piton Mountains, the iconic mountains located in Soufrière, and these mountains are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I guarantee you that every time you see these mountains, it will leave you gasping, nothing short of breathless. We have several options for waterfalls and mineral springs on the island. We have several beautiful beaches and options for everybody, including a lot of your resorts would be located ideally on the beach. Many bespoke romantic event locations, including our Pigeon Island National Landmark, including our Pigeon Island National Landmark. And the island has several options for your perfect destination proposal. And we've had several people come to the island and propose to their special someone on the top of the Piton Mountains, whether it be floating around the coral reefs, beneath the Pitons, under a waterfall, on a sunset cruise, you name it, you have the options. Again, it all depends on what works for you and for your clients. So what does your client need to get married in St. Lucia? St. Lucia offers the option for no residency period, so you can get married in as little as 24 hours. You do not have to be a resident on the island to get married here. The applications for marriage licenses can be done upon arrival or just a few days before getting married, or weeks before getting married on the island. So we cater as well to cruise ship passengers or passengers just passing through the island who decide that they'd like to get married there. in terms of the documents required, and the documents required for marriage in St. Lucia are pretty standard, and they include your passport, your birth certificate, a decree absolute, and that is if one of the persons getting married is divorced, a death certificate if you are a widow or widower, a deed poll if you've at some point had a name change, an affidavit if one of the persons getting married are under the age of 18, and an authenticated translation if the documents are not produced in English. The island offers several options for inspiration for your wedding. We offer traditional options such as churches or chapels for more religious wedding ceremonies, or you have the option as well as getting married at one of our landmarks, whether it be at a waterfall, in a garden, at one of the resorts on the island, and historical parks, religious buildings, wherever it may be, whatever suits your client, we can make it work on the island. And I will show you a few options currently available. This is the Minor Basilica Cathedral located in the center of Castries, our capital city on the island. The ruins at Pigeon Island National Landmark, Calabash Cove, which is one of the resorts on the island offering beachside weddings, Jade Mountain Resort, and that of course is a pitons featured in the background, Sandals Grand St. Lucia, and you'll hear a little more from Sandals today. Thai Blanc Villa, located on the west of the island, Ladera Resort, also on the west of the island, Coconut Bay Beach Resort and Spa, which you'll hear from as well today, Windjammer Landing, Willow Beach, all options that to suit your client, whatever their needs may be, including underwater weddings, as we would have mentioned earlier. In addition to weddings, in addition to the romances, we offer options for your clients to wrap their weddings into some of the iconic events happening on the island. So we offer bar hops and pub crawls that we call a cabaret crawl, and cabaret to refer to pub in our native Creole language. We have themed catamaran cruises, dinner cruises, speedboat adventure days, or any type of adventure to suit your client, spa days, and we have several music and food festivals on the island that your clients can choose to match their wedding around to take in some of the culture on the island. There are several other experiences that you can consider as well, including sunset champagne horseback riding, chocolate making at Hotel Chocolat, which produces chocolates that you would, of course, get in supermarket in your chocolatiers here. You can have the option to dine in a wine cellar or cave, spa treatments, helicopter tours, of course, your romantic candlelit dinner at your resort of choice, kayaking and private picnics, rainforest trails and waterfall discoveries, and private excursions to suit the needs of your clients. And pictured here is one mud bath in Soufrière, of course, happening in our drive-through volcano. And an option, of course, to make your own chocolates at the Hotel Chocolat, Project Chocolat, sorry. A little bit of useful information on the island. There are direct flights from the UK, US, and Canada daily, and the Caribbean as well, from to St. Lucia on airlines like British Airways, and British Airways offers daily flight. TUI offering flights every Tuesday, and Virgin Atlantic offering flights from the UK 4 times weekly during winter months. We have 2 airports on the island, the UNRWA International Airport in the south, and George F. L. Charles Airport in the northwest of the island. For those persons living in the north of the island, the transfer time from the international airport via land or ferry would be just over 90 minutes and 10 minutes by helicopter. The island offers, of course, tropical weather all year round because we are in the Caribbean with an average of 20 degrees. The currency on the island is Eastern Caribbean dollars and commonly US dollar as well. And the conversion for $1 US is $2.70 EC. British and Irish passport holders do not require visas to go to St. Lucia, but your passport must be valid for the full duration of your trip. This is a quick fact sheet, on the ways to get to St. Lucia with the different airlines, and we will share this presentation with you where you can study this in more detail. We've recently introduced a new electronic immigration form that allows you to complete your immigration form in advance of entering into the island. So we invite you now to listen to a few of our other partners to learn a bit more about their resorts and offerings for your clients. And after that, you will, like I mentioned, have an opportunity to win a few prizes and to ask questions about the island. We will start off with Cap Maison, and I invite you now to share your screen.
That's great. Thank you so much. Bear with me whilst I share my screen. Can you see my screen all right?
Yes. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay. Great. So welcome to Cap Maison. So Cap Maison is a beautiful 5-star property located in the north of St. Lucia. So to get there, you have a 90-minute road transfer, or you can get a boat transfer around to Rodney Bay with a short 10-minute transfer after that. Or the most popular way to get there is by helicopter to Castries Airport, and then about a 15-minute transfer from there. The cost of the helicopter is not an awful lot different to the 1 hour and 30-minute road transfer cost, so please do bear it in mind as an upgrade option for your clients. And don't forget too that if you're spending 5 nights in a 1-bedroom suite or more at Cap Maison, we include a one-way helicopter transfer complimentary and the other way in a vehicle. So Cap Maison is newly announced to be Relais Chateau. So officially from the 6th of November, we'll be a Relais Chateau property, known, of course, for incredible food and service. We have 49 rooms and suites at Cap Maison. We're only 10 minutes from Rodney Bay, so easy to get out and about if you want to. And we have 2 championship golf courses very close to the resort. So here's an overview of the property, and you can see these are the villa suites here. Then we have Saman House, which is our standalone 4-bedroom villa on the right-hand side. The Cliff at Cap is our fine dining restaurant on the edge of the cliff here, and Rock Maison, that I'll tell you a bit more about later on, is just down here in the sea. So looking from the other direction, you can also now see Smuggler's Cove, which is our beach, but there is a number of steps going down to the beach, so please bear that in mind for guests who are perhaps a little more unsteady on their feet. So the rooms themselves are laid out like this. So we have a 1-bedroom suite here, which interconnects to a garden view room and outer connects to a junior suite. So you can take each room individually, or you can put them together to become villa suites. Great for families or multi-generational families. We had a massive refurbishment this year at Cap Maison. The rooms are much more up to date than what they once were. And don't forget as well that Cap Maison is booked as standard on half board, but you can upgrade to all-inclusive as well if you wish. This is my very favourite room type here. This is the 1-bedroom suite with a private rooftop pool and terrace. The terrace on the roof is really quite large indeed, and this pool is much bigger than perhaps it looks in this photo here. It's a real treat. So if you have any of those honeymoon clients, please do bear this room type in mind. We have immaculately kept gardens as well at Cap Maison. So moving on now to Salman House, we have the 4-bedroom villa, which is where the owners used to live when they lived on resort. They now live in Antigua. So it's a standalone 4-bedroom villa. You can't take each room individually here, but it does have a lovely private pool overlooking the cliff edge here. We have 2 communal pools at Cap Maison. We have the courtyard pool in the centre of the resort, and we have the cliff edge pool, which I'll show you a bit later on. Oh, and here it is now. So the Cliff at Cap restaurant is on the right, and the second pool here, looking over towards Pigeon Island, is just on the left. Heading down to the beach, we have this great Instagram spot here, the swinging chair. And if you get a bit of rough weather, you do get splashed by the waves here, which is quite good fun. Non-motorised water sports are available on the beach, and we have our second restaurant called the Naked Fisherman, which offers cocktails and food all day long. The food down here is much more casual, and in the evenings we have entertainment and tiki torches lighting it up. So it's a very romantic spot in the evening and quite a bit more lively. So then moving on to what I believe to be the most romantic spot, certainly at Cap Maison, we have Rock Maison, which is our private dining platform right down in the sea on the rocks. So here we have views of Pigeon Island, and you're absolutely surrounded by the sea. It's very beautiful, and you can just about make out on the screen here the zip wire, which is for champagne, and quite often wedding proposals come down here as well. If you wish, you can get married down on Rock Maison as well, just as long as the guests don't mind walking down the steps, then across these rocks here to get to the platform. Here's another view from the top. So as you can see, it's quite private, and we do have some shade down here as well. So if you're having a private lunch down here, then you won't be scorched by the sun. We quite often do champagne on Rock Maison in the evenings, and you can book it for private dinners as well. So down in the wine cellar is another one of our favourite spots where you can do wine tasting along with a meal as well. We have a number of specialty wines at Cap Maison, and we have our own rum that we make on site as well. Then here is a view of the cliff at Cap at night, and then Rock Maison down at the bottom here, and you can see the steps that go down to the rocks here. So that's all the walk you would need to take to get to Rock Maison. The Cliff at Cap is our fine dining restaurant, and it's run by Caribbean Chef of the Year Craig Jones. It's especially good if you have vegetarian clients, because we have a whole separate menu for vegetarians here. So you won't be bored with just one or two options. We have a whole separate menu. The restaurant was also refurbished this year, so it's looking nice and bright. So we've lifted the roof a little bit so that everyone, no matter where you're sitting, gets a lovely sea view. We've also refurbished the bar, of course. And like I said, don't forget, you can book half board as standard, but also all inclusive here. So just a reminder of our special offers. Of course, you can book weddings as well at Cap Maison, but for your honeymooners, we do offer complimentary the champagne zip wire experience on Rock Maison, as well as a spa couples massage as well. And the spa at Cap Maison is particularly lovely, and there's a particularly excellent therapist there called Julian who can sort any achy shoulders out. But in conjunction with the honeymoon offer, we also have the offers at the top here, which includes the free helicopter transfer that I mentioned previously. And that's it from me. So that's Cap Maison in a nutshell. And should you have any questions at all, and please get in touch with us. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. Oh, back to you.
Thank you very much, Fiona. Guys, and we will invite you to ask your questions towards the end of the presentations. But now we will move on to Isween's Tracy.
Okay. See my screen okay? Give me a thumbs up, someone. Good. Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the romance webinar, and thank you for letting us join you. So I'm Tracy, and I head up the team at Essential Detail. So today I'm very luckily going to talk to you about the lovely Eastwinds, a very small boutique property just north of Castries and south of Rodney Bay. So Eastwinds is what we call a breathtaking tropical garden by the sea. It really is low-key, it's informal, it's elegant, and as it says here, understated. It is an all-inclusive resort. I will say to you, it is a 4-star resort. And the reason being that it's 4-star is because it's judged on its facilities as opposed to its service and its offering. So to me, it is a 5-star resort based on service and food and beverage. But because we have only one restaurant, lovely restaurant though, may I say, then we are actually classified as a 4-star resort. We have a huge repeat visitation throughout the year. So literally from November through to February, we have nearly 65–70% repeat visitation. Some of our guests have been coming to us for 15, 16, 17 plus years. There is a load of premium inclusions. So we do serve champagne, and I'll go into a bit more detail as we go through. We offer lots of activities and resort experiences. We specialize very much in quite unique wedding experiences. And as it says here, we do deliver a 5-star experience for a 4-star hotel. And that really comes down to our team and the guests that keep coming back to us. So that's the intro to East Winds. Here's a few pictures that you can see of the beach area. It's very private, even though you can't have a private beach in St. Lucia, mainly because it can only be accessed through the resort itself or via the sea. So you're not going to have people walking along the beach, you know, coming up and talking to you so much as you would perhaps on some of the other more public beaches in St. Lucia. The grounds itself is 12 acres. So I'd say it's a small property with just 30 cottages dotted around. So anyone staying here, it's going to be a very romantic, quite intimate experience. We do take children over the age of 8, but we tend to find that we don't get that many families there because we do not have a kids club and children facilities. The rooms themselves are very, very spacious. And there's a couple of shots. That was the lead-in room you saw just earlier. This is one of the beachfront rooms. Every guest on arrival will have a bottle of champagne in their room. So it doesn't matter whether they're there for anniversary, honeymoon, if they're just staying as a guest, they will always have champagne in their room on arrival and handmade chocolates as well. We only have the one swim pool. It's quite unique because the swim up bar here is actually self-service. So that means the guests can go round and experience making their own cocktails, serve all the other guests. And if they're very lucky, they get lots and lots of tips, because that's what normally happens to me when I'm behind the bar. And then you can afford to pay for that flight to come out the next year. The bar itself, the main bar, we have 3 bars in total, serves all premium drinks. We serve champagne all day, all evening, all night if they prefer. So it's not cava, sparkling wine or Prosecco, it is champagne. And as I said, 4 branded drinks and lovely cocktail making, which they're happy to share the recipes with you and give you that experience. So the food itself in the evening, we're silver service dining. So in the evening, it's a 4-course meal, all a la carte, as I say, silver service. We do not serve house wines in the hotel at all. All our wines are paired from the cellar each evening. So it's 2 reds, 2 whites, 2 rosés every night. If you like the one on the first night, you'll have to call it back because you're not likely to see it again during the 7 nights that you're staying there. Our concept is very much farm to table. A lot of them, the produce is actually farmed from the gardens within the hotel, as you can see from the bottom right-hand picture, sourced from the sea, or if not, it's actually sourced locally from the island as much as possible. So really trying to keep in with sustainability. We have a lovely garden spa. It really is taking you back with nature. We actually don't play any music because you just listen to the birds and the crickets, and they really do send you to sleep. It is very, very kind of organic, if you like. All our treatments and produce are actually again made at the hotel, again from local produce and plants, either from our own gardens or from actually around the island. We do have a little fitness track for those that want to keep fit, so we call it our outside gym. We offer cooking classes, garden tours. Cooking classes are great if you've got the groom there, because then you can, you know, send him along to the cooking class to make sure he's going to cook for you, you know, through those years of marriage when you get back. We offer non-motorized water sports. We have a reef literally outside the hotel, so we can't offer motorized water sports. And we offer snorkeling, which is fantastic, and also sailing and stand-up paddleboarding. So moving on to why we're really here today, to talk about romance and weddings and honeymoons, because that's really what St. Lucia is renowned for. This is Glenda. She's been with us, I think, over 20 years at the hotel. She is our wedding manager, wedding coordinator. She's really hands-on. And she works with Savannah, who is actually our head gardener. And when the bride and groom arrive at East Winds in St. Lucia, the first thing they do is meet these two people, these two employees of the company, and they take them round the gardens of the hotel to select basically their colour scheme and their bouquet of flowers for their wedding. And that is a gift from the hotel. So the head gardener and, as I say, Glenda will take them around the gardens. They select their flowers. If we haven't got the right colours for them, and I think they're pretty vibrant, I think we've got most colours in that bouquet, then we will go and find them for them. So I'm just going to play you a very short video. Okay, so you kind of get a feel for what a wedding is like in St. Lucia at East Winds. Now, we can do weddings from whether it's 2 people right through to 72 people, which is what we would call an intimate buyout. If you do buy out the property, all 30 cottages, or you even take 75% of the hotel, we will actually close the hotel out. So if you just take 24 rooms, we'll close the whole hotel out for you, and you can have a complete private occasion for whether it's a wedding or big party or celebration. As I've mentioned, your wedding planner will walk you through every detail. You'll speak with the head gardener, they'll set up your wedding for you, and obviously you'll be talking with the executive chef. What is really, really nice about East Winds is 2 things I think are really lovely, to be honest with you, is one, the whole wedding is a gift from the hotel to the bride and groom. So everything you saw in that video, everything you see in these pictures to follow, the wedding setup, the chairs, all the covers on the chairs, the flowers, the champagne, is all a gift from East Winds for the bride and groom if they spend 7 nights at the hotel. The other big area I'd like to just sort of mention is we only do 1 wedding a week. So it is a very intimate experience at East Winds. And as I said, the package is complimentary. That includes the legal fees, the marriage license, the whole works basically at the end of the day. So everything you see here, as I mentioned, is whatever location they decide to pick, however many people from 2 to 72. If the bride and groom spend 7 nights, it's all complimentary. Give you an idea, lovely sunsets for an intimate dinner, the bride getting ready, walking down. If it is only a couple or 4 people and we have other guests in the hotel, we'll ask the bride and groom whether they want the guests to be, you know, other guests staying in the hotel, whether they want them near the wedding or staying away from the wedding. And if they say that they're happy for people to sort of watch from a distance, but they don't want them involved, we'll still go round and give them all a glass of champagne so they can toast the bride and groom, the happy couple, when they walk away from once the ceremony has happened. So there's a few more images just to give you an idea of what we can actually do for you. For honeymoons, we include things like a spa treatment for the couple, a sunset cruise is included in the honeymoon package as well. If the bride and groom actually spend, not them spend 50 nights, but they book 50 nights at the hotel, they actually stay complimentary themselves. If they book 7 rooms, we'll give them a 50% discount. So there's lots of offers for romance packages, whether they're honeymoon honeymoons, anniversaries, weddings. We'll actually give them extensive discounts and extra inclusions all the way through. And then we do a returning back package as well, where we will give them, again, at a substantial discount for returning and spending their first anniversary with us. And we do encourage them to go back to where they originally booked their wedding. So then you get to book their anniversary and so on from there. So this is our lovely team at East Winds, and part of the reason why we literally do have so many repeat guests. And I will just leave you with a few sunset images to finish off, and I've most probably run out of time, so I will call it a day. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Tracy. I think everybody was absolutely amazed by the images that you showed and your video. Karen just has a very quick question. She's asking if you can send out a fact sheet for social media.
Yep, we can. Yep, we'll send you everyone a follow-up, and if you would like a link to the video, we can pop that on the follow-up as well. So yep, just give us a shout and we'd be more than happy to help. Any request at all at the end of the day. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Great. Thank you very much, Tracy. So we take you right to Leah from Sandals, and Leah is going to talk to you about her results on the island.
Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me and see my screen. My name is Leah Marshall. I am the Director of Sales for Sandals and Beaches Resorts based here in the UK. Absolutely delighted that we can join you, and let me talk you through the 3 resorts that we have on the simply beautiful and stunning island of St. Lucia. The easiest way for me to describe it is all 3 of our resorts are designed for couples in love. We do not accept any children at any of the 3 resorts of Sandals in St. Lucia that we'll be talking about this afternoon. So I've got 7 minutes to go through 3, so I'm going to do a quick A to Z for you, and hopefully that will encourage you to learn more about us and contact us if you need any further information. So A is for advanced air allocation. We can actually book your Sandals wedding, honeymoon or holiday at least 3 years in advance. You can book on a deposit from the UK of £175 per person. C is for the culinary experience. We have 27 different dining restaurants across the 3 resorts in St. Lucia. We can cater for any culinary requirements or accessibility that your clients need, if they're gluten-free, etc. Obviously, we've got our Caribbean restaurants, but we've got restaurants from around the world. And what about a candlelit dinner? Yes, it is something we can offer at all 3 of the resorts in St. Lucia. D is for diving, scuba diving, one of the fastest growing water sports in the world, and we include it in the cost of the holiday. F is for fact sheets. Everybody wants the nitty-gritty on all 3 resorts. We have a fantastic travel agency portal here in the UK where you can download these fact sheets as a PDF and send it on to your clients, no problem at all. G is for Grand St. Lucian, one of the larger of the 3 resorts on the island, and it's right next door to the famous Pigeon Island. If you fancy walking up that, it's a national park just next door to us. But grand in scale, beautiful location across the beach there. But what I like is very romantic in the evening, the twinkly lights that you can see over in Rodney Bay. Glass of wine on the beach, watching the world go by is a fantastic end to the day. But you'll see here 2 piers. At the end of one of the piers is Gordon's, an a la carte restaurant that's all included at no extra charge. And the other pier you'll see are over water suites. And at the end of it, the chapel behind me here is exclusive for our weddings, our couples that choose to get married with us. But a getaway from it place at this resort, go and find the Lovers Pool. Yes, you're seeing that correctly. That is a pool in a heart shape right on the beach. So Grand St. Lucian is grand, over 300 rooms, but 12 different restaurants for our customers to choose from. Whether you want the romance of barefoot on the sea or whether you want kimonos interactive with other guests. G is for golf. We have 2 golf courses that are included for our customers in St. Lucia. H is for Sandals Halcyon, my favourite of all 3 resorts and the most popular for the British and the UK market. because it is small, it is intimate, it is very quiet. The refurbishment of the back of the resort there, as you see on the right-hand side, with access to those swim-up rooms, is simply stunning. If you want to be right beachfront, right next to the water sports down there on the left-hand side, you can do. We would say it's a smallish resort. It is less than 200 rooms, but you have got those 6 restaurants on site that are all included and unlimited for your customers. But you cannot travel to the simply beautiful island of St. Lucia without booking an excursion to go out and about. We own our own tour company, Island Routes. So get out and see the famous Piton Mountains, horseback riding, go out on a catamaran cruise. There's lots of different things you can do for your customers. Kelly's Dockside, a restaurant that's on its own pier over the sea. How much more romantic can it get, as we are catering for couples in love? Ali's for location. It is about location. You need to be on the best beaches in the Caribbean, and that's what we offer at all 3 of our resorts in St. Lucia. Now, our house wine is Robert Mondavi. You can buy it in Waitrose, $10.99 a bottle. It's not 3 for a £5 from Asda, folks. You've got 2 white, 3 white and 3 red, all included in the cost. N is for new rooms and development. Look at the new rooms that we've just recently opened up earlier on this year at Sandals Halcyon. You'll see 10 of the Jolie beachfront walkout butler suites with pool, if you look closely there. And the 10 above those are the 10 Jolly beachfront butler, but with tranquility soaking tub on the back, on the balcony there. And in the background, you can see our brand new rondavels. Let me take you inside the rondavels. Some of you that have been selling sandals for many years will know that we do go through regular refurbishment, and this style now of the lighter colors, you'll certainly see in the new refurbished rooms. These rooms are simply stunning, and they're selling out in advance. Remember, you can book 3 years in advance with us, air inclusive. So that's right up until 2026 for your customers. So stunning location, right on the beachfront, and butler service included. An overwater wedding chapel for a renewal of vows or a wedding service or a special occasion. This is something that we can offer our clients that stay with us. But I guess the creme de la creme is our overwater suites. Where else can you go in the Caribbean apart from at Sandals, where you get that truly romantic location for 2 people in love? You've got your own private deck area outside that leads directly into the sea. Premium brands is what we serve in all of our inclusive cocktails when you're down with us. And Q is the QR code. Nobody really wants a brochure in this day and age. So you can scan the QR code there and get the Sandals main brochure or the separate weddings brochure. Regency La Toc is our 3rd and final resort that we have in St. Lucia. Used to be owned by Cunard many years ago, spread over 210 acres and a beautiful half-mile stretch of beach. We've got a stunning ocean view, bluff millionaire suites right on the top of the cliff edge there. Again, for romance, for those couples that want to get away from it all, absolutely idyllic. 9 restaurants, but as I say, across the 3 resorts, you've got 27 to choose from. Rondavel suites are round suites with cone-shaped roofs, and some of our rondavels do have private plunge pools as well. So what do we do for our UK travel agents? You can earn yourself a free holiday to come down and see us. Just ask us about the Sell and Go scheme. You just got to book a holiday with us. If you sell Butler, you get 3 free nights. If you sell Club or Concierge, it's 2 free nights. Or if you sell the lead-in luxury, it's 1 free night. Now, Sandals has been going for over 40 years. We are a privately run company, and tipping is included. You are not allowed to tip any of the staff at Sandals. We have a lot of regular repeat clientele, and from the UK, the average age of our clients traveling down has dropped slightly to just under the age of 50. But a bit what Tracy was saying about East Winds, St. Lucia is really popular for returning guests. They come back again and again to our resorts. Finishing off the presentation, unlimited water sports. If you've got active couples that want to get out there, do activities on the sea and a Hobie Cat, water skiing, windsurfing, all included and unlimited. But if you do book sandals, there's lots of other added value options that we can do, whether it's a free anniversary night, whether it's island hopping, whether it's discounts for military, etc. And we have a returning guest club where they can earn free nights at our resorts. But summary, I think it's variety with us. You've got the 3 resorts, 27 different restaurants, and exclusively for couples only. Weddings is our thing, whether it's in the Overwater Chapel or down on the beach. We have our wedding coordinators based here in the UK, as well as in St. Lucia that you'll meet when on arrival. So thank you. That's it for now.
Leah, that was excellent. Guys, remember, you will have an opportunity to ask questions towards the end of all the presentations. We just have one more with Megan doing Coconut Bay and Serenity at Coconut Bay. Megan, if you can join us now.
There we go. Hi guys, just making sure I share the right screen. Yeah, voila, right. Share. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, lovely to meet you all. My name is Megan. I'm the Business Development Manager here at Group Promotions, and we look after several resorts in the Caribbean. And today we're going to be talking about Coconut Bay and Serenity at Coconut Bay. So 2 different resorts, sister resorts, with some exchange privileges. First, I'll talk a little bit about why Coconut Bay is such a good resort for weddings, followed by why Serenity is a couple's haven for honeymoons. So Coconut Bay and Serenity are located on the southern tip of the beautiful island of St. Lucia. We're only a few minutes away from the airport. That's Henawara International Airport. You literally get in your van, which we include transfers. You get in the van, and before you've even got your seatbelt on, you're at the resort. We're very conveniently close to all of the island's top attractions, such as the Sulphur Springs and the marinas where the catamaran cruises jetty from. And we've also got a 1-mile stretch of exclusive isolated beach. Here's our resort map. So to give you an idea, here at the back, this is Serenity at Coconut Bay. That is an adults only, couples only luxury resort. And then here at the front, we have Coconut Bay. All of the facilities will be shared. So if you're staying at Serenity, you can enter Coconut Bay. But if you're staying at Coconut Bay, you cannot enter Serenity, which is why we have a lot of wedding couples that choose to stay at Serenity themselves, but get married with all of their friends and family staying at Coconut Bay. Or they get married at Coconut, and after the wedding nuptials and all of the events, they sneak over to Serenity for a private honeymoon. Coconut Bay is split into 2 wings. We've got the splash section here on the left-hand side, which is the family section. And then we have Harmony, which is adults only. Again, if you're an adult staying in either Splash or Harmony, you have full access to the Harmony facilities, which are here on the right-hand side. And if you are an adult staying at Harmony, you are fully welcome to enjoy our water park. Our lazy river, as popular as you would think is fun for the kids, is usually filled with adults on their rubber rings, cocktail in hand, staff included. So there we go, next slide. So here's a better idea of the resort mirror image. We've got Splash for families and Harmony for adults only. Why is this not clicking on my thing? There we go. So our rooms are very similar. No, go back. There we go. They're the same design, slightly different colors, but they are mirror images on the resort. So for Splash, we have got rooms with these amazing trundle beds, which kind of remind me of the IKEA like sofa beds, but instead of storage underneath, you pull it out and you've got an extra mattress. So these are really popular for people that have got toddlers that don't necessarily want their own double bed, but want somewhere convenient to store kind of store the bed away that's not a sofa bed, but still gives you plenty of living space throughout the day. And we've also got 2-bedroom family suites. So we host a lot of weddings at Coconut Bay with big groups from all markets. And these 2-bedroom suites are so convenient. And we do guarantee them at time of booking. So if you were to send us an email request to say, these are the dates we're looking for, we want a 2-bedroom room, are they available? We'll come back and say yes or no. But when we say yes, as soon as you book them, that is guaranteed for your guest to book. There's no question upon arrival if it's there or not. It is booked from them from the moment that they tell you that they are going. Harmony, we've got different room types at Harmony. You've got garden view on the ground floor, deluxe ocean view on the second, then you've got premium ocean view on the third, and then the top floor at Harmony are our junior suites, and these rooms come only with a 4-poster mahogany king size bed. So these aren't great for sharing if you're friends or siblings, but they do have a beautiful view and some additional amenities if you're in a junior suite. Harmony also has some adult only facilities, so if anyone's traveling in a group but they still want the luxury of, you know, kids free space, we've got a adults only tiki hut bar, 2 adults only pools and jacuzzi, and the whole area in front of the beach on that side. I love them. We have these double sunbeds on an elevated platform that moves with the sun. So they are sun tracking. Yeah, look at Leah's eyebrow. She's like, oh, hello. This is an idea I need to pitch to Sandals. It's a really good idea because you don't have to choose whether or not you're going to get sunburn in the morning or sunburn in the evening. You can just fry all day. Here's a very quick video to give you an idea about what Splash is about. There's so much product on the island for any kind of client, but when it comes to family facilities, Coconut Bay is fantastic. It's an 86-acre resort. We've got a water park, lazy river, water slides. We've got the beach. We've got a petting zoo, the only paintball course on island. And this video really shows you what there is to offer, all included in our all-inclusive concept. There we go. That's Coconut Bay in a nutshell. The food is really good. So we've got 4 a la carte restaurants that are bookable on arrival or in advance, depending on the room type you're with. And we've also got adult only restaurant options as well. For a little example, one of the a la cartes we've got is Trattoria, which is our Italian, has an amazing chocolate lava cake. It cannot compete with that you can find at Rabo Restaurant at the Hotel Chocolat Plantation, but it's a good competitor. Chelsea's smiling there. We've got Silk, which is our Asian, which I recommend the seafood curry. And we've got La Luna, which is for oceanfront dining. This is also where we do romantic dinners and specialty occasion dinners, including our lobster season. You will be served a lobster with the waves lapping up underneath this beautiful terrace that we've got. Throughout the day, we've got different options, including Coconut Walk, which is our international buffet with interactive stations. But we've also got Beach Grill throughout the day, which does hot dogs, pizzas, tacos, love the tacos. And they've got self-serving as well as cook to order. And my favorite is the Jerk Treehouse, which started off as a little cart. The line would just form all the way around the pool. And then a couple of years ago, they decided it was too much of a good thing to not have permanently. So Jerk Treehouse is open from 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. every day. 4 different kinds of sauces. They do sausages, fish, chicken, all of the fixins, rice and peas. Like, it is absolutely delicious. When we're on fam trips, this is where you can find our staff that are hosting you. We also have some culinary activities throughout the week. We've got 2 themed nights. We've got our country western night on a Tuesday and our Caribbean carnival on a Saturday. We've got a big buffet and an open barbecue. We set up all the gala tables around the pool, and you've got fire eating and dancers and a bit of splash of culture all thrown in. And on Fridays, we have our chocolate buffet, which is held upstairs at our rum bar, and you can taste all things chocolate right before you then enjoy our silent disco on the terrace. So the all-inclusive, you've got top shelf liqueurs, you've got a la carte restaurants, indoor and outdoor dining, got swim up bars, we've got a beach bar with swings, that's my favorite, Eternity Beach Bar. And we also have organic greenhouse farm to table service with our fruit and veg, all our herbs and spices. So the mint that's in your mojito is grown by the head chef, the coriander that goes into the seafood curry, it is all grown on property. We've got 5 pools, a mile of beach, the water park, I can't speak today, a 50,000 square foot kids club with a splash pad and a creche and a cinema room. And throughout the year, they do annual events. So at Easter, they'll do a bunny Easter egg hunt through the kids club. At Halloween, they make a haunted house, which I'm really excited for because I'm there next week for Halloween. So I get to go and enjoy all of the Halloween activities. And we've also got a paintball course. So when you've got a wedding in mind and your clients really want something that will cater to all of their friends and family, this hotel has everything. And for the touch of luxury and escape and relaxation, we've got an oceanfront spa with oceanfront cabanas and all the water sports you can hope for. We've got our surf shack that does kite surfing, we've got paddle boarding, kayaking, canoeing, snorkeling. So there's something for everyone. When it comes to the bride and groom, we've got multiple wedding packages that cater to all kinds of budgets and party sizes. We've got a free wedding package, as well as a free renewal of vows package. And then our paid packages go up in cost depending on the inclusions. Our platinum package, for example, you've got a 3-hour reception included. You've got the band, you've got the Eternity Beach Pavilion included for your reception. That's its private venue with its own bar and dance floor. So there's loads to choose from. And for our UK agents, our wedding packages are commissionable. All of our venues are oceanfront, and we only do 1 wedding a day. The picture here that you see of our gazebo, this is included for all of the packages, and the higher packages include Eternity Beach. These have now actually been updated. We close our resort once a year for renovations. They have now been completed, and we've got a brand new gazebo with more space in it. They've redone the lawn, and for Eternity Beach, they've done up the beach. They've flattened the area. They're doing up the pavilion for the private parties, and it really is stunning. We include all of our pre-travel event planning as well for everyone, and everything is personalized to the couple. Then when it comes to honeymoons, because we cannot leave out amazing honeymoons, we always recommend Serenity at Coconut Bay. This resort, you should have heard about it. It is the top rated resort on TripAdvisor for St. Lucia. It's couples only. We've got 36 private plunge pool butler suites. All of the suites come with their own double hammocks, an indoor and outdoor wet bar. They've got their plunge pools with a waterfall and an outdoor shower, and it's all inclusive. It's personalized service, and we have such a high count of repeat customers. Really exciting news is it was announced, I want to say 10 days ago, we are adding more suites to Serenity. This hotel is always sold out 4 to 6 months in advance, and we never get a chance to get in there. But they are adding 14 more suites throughout the next 18 months. So hopefully they will be on sale next year, because one complaint we got from our agent community was, we really want to book it. My clients want to go. You have no rooms. Hopefully we will solve that problem very shortly. It's won many awards. Unfortunately, I forgot to update this. It should have a 2023 Traveller's Choice Award here as well, but that is on the rest of our collateral that you will find on our folder on Google Drive. The resort's quite small, but it's very intimate, and it's got amazing activities. I'm still learning about the amazing things they do at Serenity. On Wednesdays, we have a sushi making class of our top chef. We do rum tasting. We do harmonious dinners where you can dine outside with live saxophone players and violinists. We do couples activities, so they offer photo shoots in and outdoor of your suite. They do bottles and board games where they give you a selection of board games to choose from with bottles of champagne. They do afternoon teas in the garden. It's really, really special. And for honeymooners, it's the go-to. The suites vary from 1,250 to 1,900 square feet, and they're all very private. You can see kind of from this image, we've got these really high walls. So you can kind of imagine for a honeymoon, privacy, intimacy, anything goes, each to their own. It really is a romantic playground for couples. Private patios, outside bars, beautiful hammocks, and romance to die for. What I love is that your butler will arrange everything that you might want. So we've got 24-hour contactless service. They'll do all of the pre-arrival planning for you. We have a pre-arrival form. So you fill out this form a couple of weeks before you travel. You tell them your favorite alcohol, and you arrive to a Costco-sized bottle of Grey Goose in your room on arrival. And there's no proper reception. You don't do check-in in the reception. They take you to your suite and check you in your suite and show you around. You can dine in your suite, you can get a massage in your suite, or you can arrange to dine at one of our beach cabanas or a pool cabana, and your butler will bring you a picnic on the beach. They do a cocktail every day for a specialty and do cocktail tastings around the pool, live music, barbecues with delicious food. We do have the Great House, which changes its menu every single day with indoor and outdoor dining. And they will serve you wherever you like on the resort, but you also have exchange privileges with Coconut Bay. So if you're at Serenity, you can go over to Coconut. The food is to die for. When it comes, oh, let me do this. There we go. We have our Sanctuary Spa, which I said can come to you in your room, or you can have your massage where you please. Here we go. Our Sapphire package. So this package was originally exclusive to Serenity, and now you can book it from Coconut, but it's something really special, and you can get married on a private catamaran underneath the pitons with your friends and family. But this is what we love to talk about. So this is our grand romance package at Serenity. If you book 7 nights or more, you get $1,200 worth of romantic inclusions. That includes an in-suite couples massage, a private pool or beach cabana for the day, a champagne and jazz sunset catamaran cruise. You get your private beach picnic and an 8-hour private chauffeured tour of the beautiful island of St. Lucia, and a candlelit dinner. This package is available for all agents booking direct or for direct customers. But throughout the year, we also do them as a special offer with different tour operators. So at the moment, you can book this if you book through If Only Holidays based in Glasgow or with Carib Tours, or consumers can book directly with Virgin. But if you were to email us and say, hey, we joined you on this webinar through St. Lucia Tourism Board, I heard about this package, can we please apply it to the booking? We will say yes, as a big thank you for joining us and supporting St. Lucia Tourism Authority. So just email us and let us know, and we can tell you who you can book through and when it's available. You can book us through multiple partners: TUI, Gold Medal, If Only, Kuoni, Carib Tours. If you have any questions, just let us know. We do have our agent drive on Google. The link's in my email. So when I email you all with this information, you'll have the link. But we have a document to show who you can book through, how you can get here, the airlines, for example. We've got a copy of our spa brochure and how to book. Our fact sheets of all of the opening and closing times of our restaurant, the square footage per room, as well as our resort FAQs of how to book the 2-bedroom suites. What else do we get asked all the time? How to make dinner reservations, how many people fit in the rooms, can you do special occasion arrangements? We do everything for you. And particularly for today, how to book our weddings. We can send you all of this after the webinar. Come back, there we go. We also reward all of our agents. We are part of the My Booking Rewards platform. We offer up to £105 per booking at Serenity and offer up to £100 at the moment at Coconut Bay. All of the information will be shared with you, but please keep logging your bookings. We do amazing incentives at the moment. We're picking names out of a hat for our fam trip in December, and we run these each year. If you want any additional information, you can follow us on our social media sites, specifically for our agent community, or you can contact us and ask for collateral. If you're going to wedding fairs, if you want brochures, luggage tags, anything, just let us know. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Megan. Guys, I'm sure you heard a lot today about St. Lucia and about everything that we have to offer on the island. We do have a few prizes to give away, and I'm cognizant that we're a little past the time allotted for this webinar, but I would like for everybody to at least get an opportunity to win a lovely prize today. I will start with our prize from Tracy. Tracy, do you want to start and tell us what your prize is and what you're giving away? Your prizes and the question, sorry.
Hi everyone again. Okay, so we're giving a prize for you to help you convert a booking. So basically the prize is a room upgrade voucher, complimentary room upgrade voucher from the base level room to the next level room, and from the next level, which is the deluxe, up to the ocean front. Obviously we can't upgrade from the ocean front because that would just be a sunbed on the beach. So yeah. So that's the prize. The question is, how many weddings does East Winds do? I haven't got the answer yet. A month. Yeah, depends whether it's going to be 4 or 5 weeks, isn't it? So yeah, so you all jumped in there too early. So I think it looks like Madeline got the right answer. It'd be 4 weddings a month if we're on a 4-week month. Yes, you're quite right. It's 1 wedding a week, but I don't know if you feel that's fair. I'll let you decide, the tourist board, whether they jumped in too early or not.
Okay. So guys, you guys did jump in a little early, and since you said for a month, we're going to have to give our prize to Madeline. So Madeline, if you can send me a private message with your email address, we will ensure that you get your prize. So guys, we will be taking the answers in the chat, but I encourage you to listen for the question before responding. So we'll move to Leah now. Leah from Sandals. Leah, if you'll tell us what you're giving away.
Thanks. I'm just going to go straight for alcohol. We serve Robert Mondavi wine in our resorts. So a bottle of red, bottle of white, up for grabs. If you can tell me how many restaurants across all 3 resorts.
Oh, wow. People were paying attention, Leah.
They were.
So our first response was from Cyan. And Cyan said 27. Well, our first correct response rather was 27 from Cyan. So Cyan, you've won yourself a bottle of Robert Mondavi wine. If you can again drop us a message with your full name and contact information, then we can touch base to arrange for you to get your prize. Okay, our next partner, and we'll see if people were in fact paying attention. We can go to Fiona. Fiona, do you want to ask your question and tell us what your prize is?
Sure, okay. What is the name of the 4-bedroom villa at Cat Maison?
Ooh, we'll see. Salmon House. Salmon.
Yeah, I
We
think
have a few resources in here.
it is. It's that Salmon House. That's right.
That
Cool.
is excellent. So we have Emma Taylor responding first with the correct response. So Emma, congratulations. And Fiona, if you can tell us what she's won. Sorry, your microphone is on mute.
A £50 Amazon voucher.
Oh, nice. So Emma, you've won yourself a £50 Amazon voucher, and we look forward to giving you your prize. And then we'll move on to Megan. Megan, if you can tell us what your prize is and your question as well.
So the prize can either be a £50 retail voucher to the retailer of your choice, whether that be Amazon, John Lewis, etc., or it can be a bottle of Chairman's Reserve St. Lucia rum. Your choice. No judgment, what you choose. The question will be, In square feet, how large is the kids club at Coconut Bay? I mean, I kind of want to say, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, because it's not quite 50 square feet, it's 50,000. I think Barbara kind of got that.
Barbara,
I'll give that to you for a decision, because I think we all know what Claire and Barbara and Sarah meant, but Emma was technically the one who said the full amount, so I'll leave that to your discretion.
if we're being fair, the correct response is 50,000.
So is that
Emma is right on the button here. It is in fact 50,000 and not 50. So Emma, congratulations again on winning your prize. But we do have one final prize, and this prize is from the St. Lucia Tourism Authority. And we're giving away a box of Hotel Chocolat chocolates from St. Lucia. And if any of you have had the opportunity to sample some of the chocolates, you would know that it is a delight. So our question is, how long do you have to be in St. Lucia before you can get married on the island? Excellent. The first response was the correct response. Daryl Glean, you do not have to be in St. Lucia, because you can be in St. Lucia for as little as 0 days before you can get married. Guys, we're really happy to see that you paid attention, and we hope that the information that you received here today from myself and from our partners will in fact valuable for you to help you book St. Lucia and the resorts featured here today for your clients, for their romance, wedding needs, or just to vacation to a new destination. We thank you for taking the time to listen to us. The recording for this webinar will be made available on our YouTube page. So we will share with you information from all of our partners who presented here today, and also information on the island. And our sales manager for trade, Nicole Compton, will also be reaching out to you to let you know about the opportunities available to you, our trade partners, for your own travels to St. Lucia, and of course to ensure that St. Lucia is the destination of choice for your clients. Again, I'm cognizant of the fact that we have gone a little bit over the time allotted for this webinar. We thank you for taking the time, and we encourage you to stay in touch with us. Feel free to reach out with any questions that you may have. We'll be responding to them directly, and also to stay in touch with our partners on any information that you may need about their resorts. Once again, thank you. And we will be taking your contact information, particularly for the winners. If you have not reached out, please send me your email addresses so that we can ensure that we reach out to ensure that you get your prize in good time. So Madeline, Cyan, and the last winner, Daryl, as well, to send us your information. Before all of that, we say thank you again and have an excellent day.
Thank you.
Thank you.